this is mainly an editing and mixing session because I produced it in Logic and then I moved it in Pro Tools when it was time to mix. Yeah, so like most of the song is most of the tracks of the song are just choirs and BVs and stuff like that. The core of the song is the piano, and I originally played the piano, but still I couldn't find a sound that I liked. Like I tried with Escape, I tried with the Nord stage, which is what my friend played it with, and I ended up stacking 3 pianos basically. This one is from Escape. I think it is Escape's Upright. Let me see. Yeah, it should be Escape's Upright Piano, which I then just compressed with a CLA2A to get a bit more of sustained sound. Then on top of this, I added sounds from the Nord stage, and actually what I did was stacking a grand piano, which adds some attack, but has a lot less body compared to the previous one. And on top of this, since I was still missing some of the harmonics, basically what happened is that in some parts of the song, the upright piano was working really well, but then like on the chorus, I was missing what grand piano gave me. So this is why I stuck them. Like here you can see it is muted, while on the chorus I have both of them playing together. And in order to have some more resonance and character to the piano, I also added this Amber 1, which is just the harmonics of the upright from the Nord stage. And what I did was just putting Soothe on top of it, since I just wanted the harmonics of the piano. Wait, I'll play it. And I liked its harmonic character. So what I did was just putting Soothe on top of it, which is thought to get rid of the resonances of the piano. And I just put it on Delta, which basically is a mode that lets you listen to what Soothe is supposed to remove, with the resonances suppressed. And this is what I wanted to keep. So I just EQ'd it out. And stacked with the rest is just. It's subtle, but it's there. So yeah, this is just like the core of the song. It's what gives like, I don't know, a good 80%, together with the vocals and the background vocals. Then the bass is pretty simple. It's just an electric bass recorded in DI through a 1073 preamp. Yeah. As then it's just compressed with an 1176, and so yeah, it's basically EQ'd out. Just cutting some mids that are way too present when you record a bass in DI. Then I compressed it with an 1176 with, I think it's a fast attack. No, it's medium attack, which is still fast for an 1176. So that I have a longer sustain. And then I have the Sansamp, which is a Pro Tools stock plugin. I can't think of a time I didn't use these on a bass. Just the saturation is just so lovely, so good. And then I have a set chain with the kick, I guess, yes. Talking about drums, well, the drum part is pretty easy and simple. I have just a kick, which in order to give it a more realistic feel, I split it into 2 channels. The kick soft, with respect to the other one, is lower in volume, but not just that. It also has less highs, and it is pitch shifted a bit lower. So this is the soft kick. The idea is to have something that is similar to a heartbeat. Well, this is the hard kick. The sample is the same, it's just processed differently. The processing on the kick is pretty normal. Console 1, it's an SSL emulation where I think I compressed it because the SSL compressor is what I like the most on kick drums. Then some multiband compression because the low end was disturbing me. And then what else? Just some EQ. So yeah, this is the kick drum together. And then in the middle 8, I just added a snare in it. I think it's like, I don't know, some kind of clap or something like that, which then I put into a reverb and just EQ it out. Here, yeah, I'm filtering just because it had useless low end. So this is the drum kit together with the bass. You see the compressor is hitting when the kick drum comes in, just to sidechain the bass with the kick and to make space for the kick. Even though it's not a dance track, still having the kick poke through, especially on phones, where you have a very limited low end, doing this is super helpful. Last. Other crucial part of the song, which is an element I really like, is these saxophones. So basically, when I started it, I first played the chords on the keyboard as if I was playing a pad or something, with the idea of then rearranging them, writing a proper arrangement of a sax section. But then they were sounding nice, and I just left the raw chords. If I remember correctly, these are from Native Instruments session horns. And then I just EQ'd it. Saturated in a tape machine to add a bit more warmth, a bit more compression through a tape machine. And then, since the saxophone guitars and vocals are very often playing in the same frequency range, I had the vocals fighting with the saxophone, and let me show you what I mean. And these are fighting, so I added this sidechain compressor just on the mid-range that kicks in when Adriana is singing. So this is with it. Like you can hear the vocals are in your face. This is without. You can feel the vocals come really forward without actually touching the volume. And then to make some more space and separation from the vocals, I added an imager, just a little touch of width, and leave the mid just for the vocals. This is just compressing to control the volume. Yeah. I used the stock compressor just because I didn't need any particular color. Then, talking about synths, in the first verse with the piano, there's just a prophet playing with the piano. It just adds that atmosphere. And it helped me gluing together the vocals and the piano. On this one I used the Juno chorus, the free plugin from Tal. And a similar thing is in the choruses. I have a chorus, I have an EQ, a little plate is just on reverb, LFO tool, compressor, and soothe. Okay, with the saxophones and everything else. There is a Juno in the second chorus. And then I have this crave coming into the chorus. Compressor. Delay. And here we have the chorus. where I also add a celeste. Then, yeah, what else? An alarm synth. It's just a synthesizer. That, together with the mellotron, gets into the chorus. Really cute mellotron. And here I did the same thing I did with the saxophone, side chaining the mid-range with the vocals. And I think I did it here too, yes. On all these scenes that are with main vocal parts, I added a side chain. Then we have these, I called it orchestra, it's all fake instruments really. It's the cello playing in the second chorus. It sounds wobbly because there is the mellify. This very Disney horns. Well, these ones were probably arranged. Well, maybe not the best arrangement, but it works, so. And then we get to the, well, arrangement effects is just some noises and stuff here and there. Just to smooth out the transition between the sections. BVs, there's a lot of my vocals here actually, because as I said, I originally recorded a demo of some demo vocals, but then I liked the character they added, so we decided to keep them. Like, they were not meant to stay there from the beginning. Basically, the main part is this. Anything else? Not here. And on top of this, there are the other vocals. Then the fun part comes in the choruses, where there are super tuned BVs. Again, this was supposed to be a demo, was not supposed to stay there until the very end, but then we liked it, so why not keep it there? I come back to you. Oh, super tuned vocals. Till I see the truth. Which are basically just doing the low octave of the main vocals. That I'd come back to you. Then I harmonize still with the heavy tuning. As you can hear. then middle 8 BVs is just all the harmonies that Adriana did. Here I actually cut out the T's because it was getting too powerful and was getting a lot of so I just cut them out. It's basically the whole chord progression just played with the vocals.
Until I see the truth, Lord, I wish I could. Coming back to you.
And then let's move on to the main vocals. Okay, shall we go to the chorus? So as you can see, it's just edited. So let's go with the verse.
I hate to think that it's all done.
There's quite a lot where there's the virtual mix rack first. This is the emulation of the Sony C800 from Slade, because we use the Slade VMS. Then some corrective EQ, carving out some resonances, a de-esser from Isotope, another EQ, carving out some more resonances, and quite a lot of compression with an 1176. Actually not that much, I thought it could be worse. Yeah, I probably turned down the compression. Here the arrangement is very sparse, so having too much compression will just make the vocals sound unnatural. Then another de-esser and another compression, this one compressing a bit more, about, I think a peak is at -7. Yeah, about -7. Then soothe, just getting rid of some resonances. And one more EQ for resonances.
It was so easy being in love. I was just young, I didn't know.
Same thing for the chorus. Basically, I think it's kind of the same processing. I like to split the vocals on different channels because depending on the part of the song and how the singer is singing, the processing will be different. So this helps me treating the different parts differently. The overall processing is the same, but as you can see, like the resonances that come out in the chorus are different from the ones that come out in the verse. It's again the same thing, but it's also going, now that I see it, to a chorus, which is just a standard dimension emulation.
That I'd come back to you.
You can hear how it gets just wider.
Till I see the truth.
And exact same thing in the middle 8.
Oh, it's hard to me.
This is just the side chain going to the multi-band compressors. This is the chorus. For the reverbs, what do we have? For the room, we have a de-esser first, because when sending vocals to a reverb, I don't like having all those sizzly high hand in a room or in a hall. So I like to put a de-esser right before the reverb, which is then Pro Tools standard space with an impulse response of a Bricasti M7, and then I cued it in order to get it out of the way of the main vocals. Wait, I can turn that up.
Until I see the truth, God, I wish I could.
I can even play it just with vocals and room.
Until I see the truth, God, I wish I could.
Then we have a slapback delay, which adds some space.
Until I see the truth, God, I wish I could.
For the plate, again the de-esser, Echo Boy with just working as a pre-delay basically, and a Lexicon 300 plate, and then a long delay with Echo Boy going also to the plate. So yes, this is the delay.
Until I see the truth, God, I wish I could.
This is my typical chain when I mix pop vocals, and it is room to put the vocals in space, the vocal plate to give that nice tail, and a long delay with long repetitions, and then a slapback delay, which basically acts as early reflections. Yeah, I think I've showed you everything about this song. Thank you for watching this session and this live. See you soon. Bye bye.